Prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
The injury story certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Carlton Carrington is out there with Johnson. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5 down low. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Pass to Eason. And here is Durant. Out to Smith from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Smith's got the opening field goal of the game for the Rockets.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
George looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. And just about a minute into the first quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Carrington with the ball. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. The putback. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And George kicks to Johnson. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A rookie who shoots freely from the arc. Johnson is a threat with range.
Now Eason. Back to Durant. Over Koulibaly. A nice shot by Katie.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to George. Back to Carrington. The Wizards working the ball around now. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Carrington. Fires for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now Johnson. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. 6 to shoot. Johnson against Eason. Johnson's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And Washington has possession. Following the score. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Smith. Action coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, George driving the lane and stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court and laid in to finish the break.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Shooter himself in the crowd tonight for the Wizards game.
And you think he was giving Washington any pointers before the game? If they drop a franchise record for threes in a game, we know who's to blame.
Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Eason. The Wizards with another miss. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now, here's George. Pass to Vukcevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Inside. Şengün with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Johnson. Carrington in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith the pass to Thompson. Right side Durant. Over Koulibaly, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Johnson. The three-pointers right on target. Johnson's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Koulibaly against Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Thompson finds KD. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Johnson against Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And he makes the first. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in action, and he can get downhill. Back over to you, Kevin.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Koulibaly against Durant. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
KD looking around. Out to Thompson. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Here's Koulibaly. Good work defensively by KD. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with his three. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Vukcevic. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Thompson. And they pick up 2.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he can become a serious mid-range threat.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Johnson following the score by Houston. Pass to Vukcevic. There's the pick. And it's Carrington missing. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Green. George with the defensive effort. Washington shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's Carrington. Capella covering. A wide open look here for Koulibaly. Good on the three-point shot. Koulibaly's got 5.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Capella. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. .141 left in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Şengün with a screen on Cooper. Stolen. Pass to Gill. Now here's Hardy. Here's Cooper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Gill.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now Shepard. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Cooper the pass to Gill. Here is Riley. Finney Smith defending. Riley can't hit. Rockets leading by 8. Finney Smith in the post. He's covered by Gill.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Riley. The rebound by Shepard. Shot from 16, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Green. He's out there with Şengün. Shepard out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Shepard, the pass to Okogie. Pass to Shepard. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound, Washington.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Watkins passes to Champagnie. There's the pick. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Shepard. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Hardy passes to Riley. Driving to the basket.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Şengün. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Rockets lead by 9.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
And here's Hardy from past the arc. Rebound by Okogie. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Shepard the pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, good with the triple. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That shot is off. Rockets leading by 9. Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. No good from outside. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And again, Washington, no good. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Green, the pass to Shepard. Here's Okogie. Riley covering. Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Hardy. Watkins, guarded by Green. Here is Riley. Trying to end the drought. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Green, the pass to Shepard. Down low.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Shepard. There's a Kobe. Screen by Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Wizards trail by 9. Watkins passes to Gill. And he converts the layup. Gill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Here's Eason. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Eason's got his second basket of the game.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
There's a screen. Back to Carrington. Over Thompson. And it's Carrington missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now Carrington. After the missed 3 from KD. Pass to Vukcevic. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And here's Thompson. Sweet little floater. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here is George. Pass to Vukcevic. The Wizards with another miss. Rockets leading by 11. Smith the pass to Eason. Drills the three-pointer. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
To the inside. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. The Wizards shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Here's Vukcevic. Şengün covering. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Durant. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for the Wizards. And a change for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Wizards trail by 16. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Outside, George. Back to Carrington. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 13.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And here is Johnson. 13 points in the game. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Eason gets a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Eason's got 8 points here in this quarter. Wizards trail by 18. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Carrington, off target from outside.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Durant against Koulibaly. KD with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Back to Carrington. Koulibaly finds Carrington. Koulibaly with the screen for Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. KD with the bucket. KD's got 10.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 13. Shot to stop the run, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you have to like what we're seeing from Trey Johnson.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's Washington. George is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Johnson. And it's Vukcevic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Carrington. Still without a basket.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Koulibaly finds Johnson. Down low, and stolen by Şengün. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Smith. KD's got 14 points.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Pass to Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Şengün. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 16.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Pass to George. Back to Carrington. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The three from KD. Durant with another miss. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Carrington bounce pass. Eason against Johnson. Pass to Vukcevic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First free throw is good. GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Durant with another miss. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Vukcevic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Rockets leading by 22. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot. Line for one.
That's good from Durant. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's George on the way, covered by Smith.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Thompson. 12 points for him, and Durant gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. Johnson against Easton. 3 on the clock. Pass to Koulibaly. Knocked away. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Thompson. And George with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
On the wing, Carrington. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Smith.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch it fire.
Pass to George. Another one falls for Washington.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Bounce pass Smith. Eason finds Durant. Now here's Thompson. The tray. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Johnson. Back to Carrington. Shoots the 3. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Koulibaly against Durant. Smith outside. No good on the 3. The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. Inside. Here's Vukcevic.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Koulibaly against Durant. Shot from 16. Rebound, Washington. Vukcevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Houston leading by 22. Screen by Durant. In the corner, Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work.
Here's Koulibaly. He's got 7. Buries it from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Şengün. 7 points in the game. Eason finds Thompson. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Here's Carrington. Still yet to score. Lets the 3 fly. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
George with the screen on Thompson. To the middle. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Timeout called. The Rockets. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Johnson. Shepard, the pass to Capella. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Shepard with the ball. He has 5. Smith, the pass to Capella. Riley against Smith. Pass to Johnson. Here is Riley. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Gill, the pass to Champagnie. Gill with a screen on Smith. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson from outside. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 16.
A strong catch and shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
Smith sets the pick for Green. A minute 20 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. And the basket by Okogie.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Shepard, the pass to Okogie. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Makes it off the glass. Okogie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Hardy passes to Gill, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Now George. He's got 15. They set the screen. There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Rockets. Alperen Sengun out there with Green. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2. And Sengun throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Sengun locked in.
The Wizards shooting 43% for the game. Pass to Champagnie. Here is Riley. Here's Gill. Sengun covering. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now Sengun. He's covered by Gill. Here's Riley. Pass to Hardy. From deep, George. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Here's Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple. Here's Okogie. Pass to Shepard. And here is Sengun. 5 on the clock. Over Gill. Sengun, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Champagnie. Sengun against Gill. Here's Hardy. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shepard, the pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Sengun. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Now here's Hardy. Defense right on him. In the corner, George with it. Champagnie passes to Hardy. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hardy's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's time to get excited, everyone. DC family.
change. Vukcevic is checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. Washington on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shepard, the pass to KD. Stolen by George. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 23 points.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Hardy passes to George. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Washington. And stolen by Şengün. Thompson passes to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here is Riley. Right wing. Now here's Hardy. It's good. Thompson with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thompson against Riley. Out to KD. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
First one falls for him. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Johnson finds George. Now Carrington. Launches a 3, drains the three-pointer. Carrington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Back to Durant. Pass to Shepard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
He's off on the first.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Tari Eason's checked in for Shepard. Good on the second free throw. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Vukcevic, and it's good for 2. Vukcevic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Smith kicks to KD. Another miss by Houston.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Carrington bounce pass. Coulibaly, and again it's Washington with a 3.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Thompson outside. Back to KD. And he finishes nicely on the way. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Houston leading by 22. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Pass to Vukcevic. Now Johnson. Eason grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. That one goes. Count it. Wizards have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to George. Johnson up top. He's covered by Eason. Clock at 4. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. The Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. KD passes to Şengün. Thompson outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 10 points here in the second half. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Johnson outside. Pass to Coulibaly. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Coulibaly against Durant. Thompson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Finney-Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Okogie misses. Now the Wizards with it. Johnson outside. Now Carrington. Outside, George. Pass to Johnson. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by George. Thompson kicks to Finney-Smith. And here's Holiday. 6 to shoot. For 3, Okogie drops in the tray.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
So it's Washington now after the Rockets pick up 3. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington trying to get something going. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for KD.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here is George. Johnson with the bounce pass. Outside, George. Shoots off the step back. Misses off the right iron. And here's Thompson. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were really setting the table for your teammates. Was that a conscious decision?
I just wanted to see the floor a little better than I did last game. See where the help is coming from, see if they're helping, doubling, shadowing. You know, so I just tried to play the game and be cerebral out there, and we played great defense all night.
Your court vision was on point. Thanks, KD.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on